What's up, everybody? Welcome to the holiday edition of Off the Bench. Like to give a shout out. Hey, before I get into all that, I'm doing introductions and stats today. I ain't do it last week because my Packers lost to his Broncos. So, I'm feeling a little better now. His Nuggets and his Broncos got smacked. So, yeah, introduction day. B Mike, co-host, what's up, man?
What's going on, string cheese, man?
Ah, where you go? Oh, you back, you back. All right, but before we get into the show, I want to apologize to our followers. This is my first time actually doing something like this, so I did it in a small Facebook group where I raffled off a few of these gifts that I had behind me. I did like a mystery gift, some small gifts, but everybody went crazy over the money basket I did, man. It ain't nothing in there but scratch offs, man. They went crazy over that. So as the show grow, you know, we'll do a little something a little bigger, a little better come next year. My co-host dropped off, but he'll come back. So we're gonna get into what happened around the league. We're gonna start off with a little bit of NBA, man. Um, Flying solo, it's weird, man. We've been short all season because Ty and Jr. haven't been with us. So now my AC done disappeared on the screen on me. So we're gonna get into a little bit of this recap real quick. The Denver Nuggets fell to the Dallas Mavericks 130-131. Leading the way, you had Jamal Murray, who led Denver and everything, and Cooper Flagg led Dallas and everything. So Cooper Flagg had 33-99. Jamal Murray had 31, 7, and 14. Also, AD chipped in a little bit. AD dropped 33 and 9 himself. So, B Mike, I'm going to do a little bit of editing right now. Oh, I ain't even got to, man. Just perfect
Dog,
timing, man.
I don't know what happened, man. I heard you say my Broncos, and you was probably talking some trash about the Broncos, and it just cut out. You know what I mean? But we back, man. We
All
back.
right. Well, we back. I done dropped all I need to tell everybody about this game. So, what's your take on your Nuggets falling to these Mavericks, man?
Oh man, dog. So look, man. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pissed, but I have some grace, right? So we started off the first quarter terrible. Last 2 nights ago, so we were on a game back to back. So were the Mavericks, but we played Utah 2 nights ago, right? And we started off on a 19-0 run in Utah. Jokic had a triple double, didn't even play the fourth quarter. Great game. The reverse happened. They dogged us in the first quarter. Like first quarter, we looked terrible. We caught up in the game, so it was a tie game. Fourth quarter was very back and forth. We were in the game, but for us to lose three of our starters in this early of the season, and we're still the number 3 seed in the West, I'm not too upset about that. Like we lost Cam Johnson, we lost Aaron Gordon, we lost Christian Brown. Sorry, Christian Brown, and all three of those players are probably our best wing defenders.
Right.
They're our best wing defenders. So if we have Aaron Gordon guarding Cooper Flagg's not putting up 30. That's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So our coach has to go into these alternate lineups that won't be the same come playoff time. So for me, we're going to have these losses. There's going to be some games where we lose because of our defense. And the reason why is because of the fact we don't have any point of attack defenders anymore. Jamal Murray is offense. Jokic is offense. Tim Hardaway Jr. is offense. And the only person that you can really count on at times is Bruce Brown, but he's mid. He's mid. So I'm upset because Dallas is not a good team. And this is their second win against us, like number 2. And that pisses me off because they're not good. The
Don't
Dallas
crash
Mavericks
out.
the Dallas Mavericks are not a good team, bruh. Like I said, I'm pissed, but I have some grace because I understand that it's early in the season. 3 of our starters are injured. But at the end of the day, we still have the number one offense. At the end of the day, we are number two in 3-point field goal percentage. You know what I'm saying? We have the best half court offense. So there's a silver lining in all of it, man. But it was a good game. I want to see them again. I want to see them because, bro, I'm pissed. And then no, what got me is last play of the game, right? So it was like 35 seconds left. Dallas has the ball. Cooper Anthony Davis gets the ball. He passed Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag's dribble, 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 dribble. You know what I'm saying? Like screen. He passed to Nimhart. Nimhart shoots brick. We get the board. Cool. Timeout. This is the time where you do the Jokic and Murray 2-man game. This is the time. Jamal Murray had an open three. Does not shoot it. Gives the ball to Jokic. There are 4 players that crash in on Jokic. Now, mind you, both teams are in the bonus. You could try to, go for a foul, be like SGA, go for a foul, contort your body in a certain way, go ahead and get the free throws in the game. But he passed out to Peyton Watson in the corner. Peyton Watson hasn't really hit a shot all night. And it's just, I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed. I cut the TV off so fast, bro. When he missed that shot, man, I cut the game off quick, bro. I was like, I'm going to sleep, man.
Hey, well, look, since you about to crash out, I ain't gonna touch it. I ain't gonna touch it. I think Jokic trying to be like LeBron James and pass that ball, man. It was a great shot, open man, but Jokic should have took that shot, man. It's on you. But I ain't gonna beat your team up because you ready to crash out on the brother. I don't want no smoke.
Just a little bit, bro. Just a little bit. There's a little crash out in me, bro.
All right, let's turn your attention right quick to the NFL, man. The season is coming to an end. There's 2 weeks left. So who? I already know your answer, but the viewers need to know who getting the 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah, that's them Denver Broncos, boy. Yes, sir. Now look, we lost the game to Jacksonville, which I thought we were going to lose. Honestly, I think we needed to lose that game. It's sad that we lost some players along the way. Drake Greenlaw got an injury. Pat Bryant had a concussion. So, there's some injuries that came from that game, but we needed to lose, right? Going into this week, we have a Chiefs team that is on their 3rd string quarterback. Then next week at home against the Chargers. I don't see us losing to the Chargers again. I don't see us losing to the Chiefs. If we win out, we got it. And I just don't think that we're going to lose either one of those games. So that being said, we got the number 1 seed, bro. Locked up, bro.
Well, depending on the way this week goes, right? Mm-hmm. I think the Chargers got Houston. Granted, they're in the playoffs. They had the 5th seed. Mm-hmm. Out of all the teams in the AFC that's in the playoffs, if I'm the Chargers and I got a chance to potentially be it's no telling how far one loss will drop you over there in the AFC. But the AFC is wide open. I don't even think it matters who you play. It'll be interesting to see how January football is for Denver and New England because they haven't been there. So the AFC to me is wide open. I think the NFC is where the teams are, boys that's going to get the better games. But I think your Broncos not going to win. I think it's going to be the New England Patriots who's going to finish out the season with that 1 seed. Oh, man. Oh, got a message on my phone. I'm running out of space. All right, so now that we got that established, we on different ends of the table here. You got the Broncos, I got New England. So when it comes down to who getting in, man, Okay, so when it comes to who getting in, that fourth seed is going to come down to Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
Okay.
Whoever wins the division gets that spot.
Right.
And right now, Baltimore has a losing record of 7-8. They need Pittsburgh to lose their remaining 2 games, and they need to win their final 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that game is going to come down to this week. If Baltimore loses to my Green Bay Packers, they're done.
Yep.
If Pittsburgh win, they're actually in. They just need 1 win and they're in.
Yep.
So I think this week decides that division. Because Baltimore have a game against Green Bay. Both teams need to win to stay alive. So that's not going to be an easy game for Green Bay, especially with both quarterbacks being hurt. Jordan Love, concussion protocol. Malik Willis, shoulder. That's going to be a tough game. So to me, I think the winner of that division actually don't even come down to the last game of the season. It comes down to this week. Who wins and who loses.
Yeah.
So who you got for that 4th seed? Baltimore or Pittsburgh?
I got Pittsburgh, man.
Got Pittsburgh?
I know. Yeah, earlier in the season we had this conversation, man, and we kind of talked about how maybe Lamar, since he was coming back from injury, how he can probably get Baltimore back into the groove and go for the playoff spot, because at that time Pittsburgh was on a decline. They were like on a losing streak. I think maybe 2 or 3 game losing streak, right? But from what I'm seeing right now, it's just looking like Pittsburgh is just the overall better team. The juice that the Ravens have, man, isn't there. And even though you have people like, King Henry, he's, top 5 in rushing this year, it's too big of a mountain to climb right now. And I just don't think you have enough juice to climb that mountain. Not right now.
Okay. Who get the 7th seed between the Texans and the Colts? Texans win 1 game, it's a wrap. Colts lose 1 game, it's a wrap. They play each other for the final game of the season. So if Houston was to lose against the Chargers and the Colts win, whoever win that game is winning your end. Do you think it comes down to the last game of the season?
Do I think? Yes. Do I want it to? No. Because if it doesn't come down to the last game, that means that Houston beats the Chargers. And if that happens and the Broncos, when we beat Kansas City this week, that means that we clinch the division. So, of course, I want Houston to win this game. However, I do think it'll come down to the last game, and I do think that Houston will win. They're just a better defensive team. They're the best defense in the whole league right now. When you have 2 elite pass rushers like they do, it is very hard to lose games in that way when you can apply that much pressure on the offense. They have the number 1 defense for a reason. And I just think that old man Rivers is not going to cut it, man.
Yeah, I don't think they can stand a chance, man. Houston right now is one of the hottest teams for the past few weeks, and I don't think it comes down to the last game of the season. Houston handled business this week and clinches that playoff spot, and it's over for the Colts. Now over to the NFC, where the big boys are.
Mm-hmm.
Who winning the 1 seed over there, man? It's tough. You got Seattle at 12-3, San Fran 11-4. The Rams 11-4. The Bears 11-4. Seattle holds a 1-game lead, but they have to face a divisional opponent in the San Francisco 49ers. So San Fran controls their destiny. They went out, they're the 1 seed. So how do you think this is going to finish up in the NFC? Who got the 1 seed over there?
Dog. That division is a bloodbath.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That division is crazy. And honestly, last week we talked about it. I was like, the Rams. Now, mind you, I know we probably ain't going to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. We're going to rip the Band-Aid off. These Thursday night games got me in a chokehold, dog. I thought I had one. But Seattle had the comeback of the year, and they won the game. So it's a toss-up, man. But, I mean, honestly, I think that the best team out of those 3 for me would be Seattle, man. They showed me a lot of fight. They showed a lot of fight in that last game, man, and it's easy to kind of get down on yourself because Puka had an incredible game. You're looking at a potential MVP in Matthew Stafford, and you guys were down. But the true the true identity of a team, man, is how you respond, and they responded in a way on national TV, man, and they responded, man. So with that kind of passion and grit, like I can't bet against Seattle right now, man. Like Sam Darnold's not perfect, but Sam Darnold knows what it takes to win, especially with the Seattle team and what he did last year with the Vikings. So, man, I gotta give it to Seattle right now.
I'm checking something. I think I misspoke. Okay, Seattle has Carolina, not San Francisco got Chicago. So I misspoke on those potential matchups for this week. But um, to close out the season, Seattle has San Francisco last game of the season. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how that is. Now for me, I kind of feel like when you control your own destiny this late in the season, it's not a fluke. San Francisco controlled their own destiny to the 1 seed in their final 2 games at home. So in order to go to the Super Bowl, San Francisco has to play 4 to 5, what? 1, 2. They could play 4 home games, and the Super Bowl is where this year. In
And Levi, yeah,
5 home games, Super Bowl champs. Like, you got your own, it's up to you. Like,
yeah.
it's not set up for anybody ever like that. The road to the Super Bowl can go through San Francisco. The road to the 1 seed goes through San Francisco. So, I mean, they playing some good ball. I thought they overachieved all year, but after watching them play in, this past game, yeah, them boys is real, and I didn't give them their props this year. So I'm gonna go with San Francisco. Now, as far as who's in and who's out in the NFC, there's 2 spots left. You got Carolina and Tampa Bay fighting for that final seed, which is the 4th seed. Who gets that one?
Man, I mean, who just won the last game, bro? You know what I mean? Carolina's another team. Like, is it a team where it's like you guys are on the incline, or is it that you overachieved? You know, but Carolina's been winning some very important games, beating some good teams along the way. Uh, so for right now, man, I gotta give it to Carolina, man.
I don't know. I mean, I just don't know who Carolina is, and then Tampa Bay is just stumbling towards the finish line. So I'll flip a coin with those two.
Yeah.
So, do you think Green Bay holds on and get in, or Detroit slips in? Green Bay just have to win 1 game and they're in. And in their final 2 games, they have Baltimore at Green Bay this week. And for the final game of the season, the Packers travel to Minnesota. Detroit, they have
Minnesota this
they
week.
have they have Minnesota, which is a team they struggle with,
Mm-hmm.
and they finish off the season with the Chicago Bears. Do Green Bay choke it away, or do Detroit Lions get in? Like, how you got that playing out?
Nah, man, I got Green Bay getting in, man. To me, Matt LaFleur is too good of a coach to allow this to just go downhill like this, man. Um, and one of the main things that I love is that Jordan Love he goes down. And it's football. It's a physical sport. It happens. But you cannot deny that Matt LaFleur has made Willis look better than what he did when he came out of college. Malik Willis has looked better, and I think if he doesn't throw the ball away, he protects the ball, and he manages the game. I don't think you're going to win the game with his arm. You're not. But it's going to come down to a running game. The defense is going to have to step up without Micah, and I really think that you guys can win because Detroit, you like you said, you struggle with Minnesota, and you're not beating Chicago.
They put 52 on Chicago, man. They blew them boys out already.
Yeah, I mean, but come and get,
I know it was
but
early in the year.
that's what I'm
I
saying. This is a whole different Chicago team.
They're different. I don't got Chicago beating Detroit. I don't care how good Chicago improved. That last game of the season, they losing. If Chicago loses San Francisco, it's gonna be a very interesting week 17 or week 18. Because
Mm-hmm.
now you got Chicago potentially having to play Detroit. That's a new rivalry because where does Chicago coach come from?
Yeah, Detroit.
If I'm Detroit, I'm not letting you win the division your first year leaving us. Nah, bro, it don't work like that. We not buddies.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a tough game. You know what I'm saying? JJ McCarthy. Oh,
Yep.
that's right. He out.
That's
Detroit got
that.
an easy game this week.
That's that hand, dog. That hand.
This is a
They
this
got.
is a big game for Green Bay now because I forgot JJ's out. So Detroit got an easy game this week. We got Baltimore. Green Bay win, we're in. But if Detroit, they're going to win. But I'm pretty sure win, lose, or draw, they're not letting Chicago win the final game of the season. So hopefully San Francisco handle business, Green Bay handle business, and Detroit help Green Bay out and Green Bay win the division. We'll see. That's a lot, and that's a big stretch. But I got my Packers getting in, of course.
Yeah,
Now,
for sure.
on to Christmas Day games. Since we're already on this subject, let's keep it going. Detroit at Minnesota. Who you got?
Now, it's Thursday, right? So we're gonna try to make, maybe I'm in the Christmas spirit, and I can give some good gifts this year, and I can I can make some good picks. You know what I mean?
Well,
But nah,
it's the night games you struggle with Thursday night, so this ain't a night game.
hey, hey, man, I definitely. So Minnesota, man, they're gonna lose this game, man. McCarthy has not been that great this year. Overall, um, he just hasn't. And you're gonna go to another rookie. I mean, this is his second start. I think his first start was against Seattle. They lost 26-0, I believe, and he threw 4 interceptions. It's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. Minnesota, man, this is not the year, and I'm starting to think that they make a wrong decision in giving up Sam Darnold or letting him walk and trusting in McCarthy because McCarthy, you're injured the first year of your career, and it's like right now, man, you're either not available or not playing well. And I know you're young, that's cool, I get it, but when is this window? Like how big is this window? Like you have the best receiver in football. Like, how long are you trying to stretch this window for, man? Do you have 4 to 5 years to let this thing mature? I don't know. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I got Minnesota losing.
Yeah, Detroit's a 7.5 point favorite. Minnesota's playing with, like you said, another backup quarterback, which is also a rookie. So yeah, that's a wrap on that game. So on to the earlier game, we have Dallas, which is an 8.5 point favorite over the Commanders. The game will be here in my hometown of Washington D.C. Who you got? Me personally, I don't know who's gonna win this game. Like, do I? When it comes down to your season over and you have a bad record, who knows who's tanking and who's not? Dak Prescott came out and said, "Oh yeah, we're going to play. Like we're not tanking, we're going to play." Um, yeah, I can't call this one. Like when we at this point in the season and we got teams playing like that, it's a toss up for me. So I'll flip a coin. Like I have no idea who's going to win that game.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, I mean, that's real. But I got to look at it in the eyes of if they're actually just going to play the game. No tanking, playing the game. I would have to go with Dallas because on the offense, they're just too talented, man. They're honestly like too talented of a football team. Now, defensively, we know that's a whole different conversation. But in terms of offensive ball, Dak Prescott is just a better quarterback. He's going to be the best quarterback on the field. The best receiver on the field is going to go to Dallas. The best running back on the field is going to go to Dallas. The best offensive line is going to go to Dallas. So at the end of the day, I really just don't think that there's a lot of categories or positions that the Commanders are better in than Dallas at this point in the season. So yeah, I got Dallas in this game.
Okay. Now on to where you struggle at, but here's the good news. The only time you picked a winner, it was your Broncos. So Denver, Kansas City, and your boys' favorite 13.5. There's no Pat Mahomes. This is a no-brainer. So you're going to get your second win. You know, I'm riding with Denver. So who you got? I'm not. Hey, normally I pick opposite of you, but I ain't. No, not this time.
Nah, I got Denver winning, man. But to be completely honest with you, I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I don't. I think it'll be a lot closer than what people realize. I do feel like that our offense struggles, and I feel like that because we lost J.K. Dobbins, we have lost our ability to run the ball effectively. Now, R.J. Harvey has 11 touchdowns as a rookie. He can find the end zone, whether it be receiving or running. Great, that's good. But we struggle with running in between the tackles. That was where J.K. Dobbins came in, that hard-nosed power run game. That is where we struggle. And we need J.K. for that, man. And I just feel like our offense struggles because of that reason. And I'm just not sure that offensively will be this juggernaut when it comes to the game tomorrow. So I feel it's going to be closer than people realize, maybe about like a 7 to 10 point win. But I just don't feel like it's going to be this dominant performance. I really don't.
Okay. So, folks, there you have it. That's our Christmas show for today. I'd like to give a special shout out to Killer Productions for our nice little beat that we got, a little theme song. We got an intro. We didn't play it as much as we should have this year. You know, sometimes we be trying to add our theme song into our show. It be getting flagged. You can't play it. But we do got some good games going on. Not too many. Only good games this late in the season is, you know, the teams that's trying to make the playoffs or the teams that's already in fighting for a higher seed. So got some good games. This is the last Monday night game, the Rams, the Falcons. No, maybe not. I think last year we got a playoff game on Monday night. So maybe this won't be the final Monday night game. But, you know, happy holidays from us to you. Anything you want to say before we get out of here, B. Mike?
Nah, man, I'm good, man. Happy holidays to everyone, man. Thanks for locking in with us, man. We definitely appreciate it. It's been a great year. We're learning a lot, man, and man, I'm excited for next year.
We got one more show to do before the new year. I think we do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got one more before the new year. All right, so repeat that next week.
All right, man.
All right.